Yes?
I need to tell you one thing.
Right.
I love you.
Raise a voice, hear it echo. Raise a voice, hear it echo.
Even I'm thinking that the elements ripped. Let's unite in that, making meaningful art that will be there for others. A little bit of nostalgic, a little bit of less chatty as usual, Marta, but I hope you have still enjoyed this meetup with me. Hello, 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 my beautiful friends. If you only knew how much I've missed you. Oh, it's so good to be back to the studio. I was thinking I haven't been chit-chatting to you just like that in a very long time. It's a high time to make some art. It's a really good time to be together. My project today, it's inspired by my very own project that I just finished for my Instagram. Let me show it to you. Here it is. To be honest, I have not intended this to be Art for Ukraine project, but it happened to be. It's a gorgeous little page. I think very much inspirational, and if you haven't seen this tutorial, please head off to my Instagram page, watch this little video how this came together. And I have been so inspired in the theme, and to be honest, in the last few days I've been in this sort of mood of I would love to make some art, I would love to inspire, but I just didn't know what to do. It didn't feel right, I didn't know what to actually make, and I was like, I don't know, it was just not happening until tonight. This project came by accident like this, and then I was like, I know, I have an idea. I looked at my papers around, I looked around my studio, and I couldn't believe it that the idea sparked just like that. I shared it, even the idea with Lucas, and he goes, this is phenomenal, this is a great idea, Marta, go for it. I meant to put Hannah to bed actually tonight, but when he heard about my idea for the project, he goes, yeah, you have to do it, you should do it, and I'm sure you will enjoy it doing it as well. And as much as it may be inspirational for others, it will be certainly good for you too. So here I am making a project with you, for you, to inspire Art for Ukraine, because I think it is so very much in my heart, in my soul, of what's going on, that I just cannot not say anything. I cannot ignore it, and I'm sorry that subject like this is coming to entertainment channel. I hope you can fully understand, but I still wish you to enjoy this video tonight. I hope you will make some art with me, and I hope we will have a lovely time. So what I'm doing right now is I'm using my forever favorite of yours, wine book. How many of you have watched projects in the wine book? Let me show. Wine book, it's because this book is literally about wine, and I bought it in the second-hand store, and then I was transforming pages into beautiful projects, and there's tons to see. Most of them are in the actual tutorial version, so you can check the channel for, like, I think all of them. Yeah, I would say actually all of them, because to be honest, it's a very rare situation where I don't make a video these days. I usually do. This is one of my most favorite. It was the first page I made with my own papers. There's plenty favorites, of course. This one was one of your favorites. Excuse me. It's from the live class we did together, the very first live class on YouTube that I created, so that I run. So please go ahead and look for this this page. So what I'm doing is I have glued down pages together. I would love my surface to be as flat as possible. Not always it's possible, so it is wrinkly-shy. It has mountains here and there, but that's okay, you know, that's okay. I don't mind that. And we will be making a scenery. We will be making something that it's going to be totally responding to of what I have in my mind. And I have this fantastic idea that hopefully you may find inspiration as well, and I would love you to make it yourself. There is a hashtag that it's called Art for Ukraine, I think, so check those hashtags and you may find some beautiful art inspirational as well for yourself. I'm covering everything with white gesso. I'm doing it because I would love the page to be primed, prepared for any sort of work that I wish to do, and also I really wish to create the base sort of background that it's like a plain canvas to me. So this is the reason, but it doesn't have to be like a fully covered, or if you wish to keep some elements, oh absolutely go for it. It is just for me these days, today, now with this project that I'm thinking, yeah, I'm gonna cover it most. So here is my project covered with gesso. I use heavy gesso. I'm using heavy gesso, white gesso from Little Birdie. Check them out for all the other, because I also have transparent gesso if I can find it. Oh yes, clear gesso. I absolutely love it. It's the best out there. Price wise, it's unbeatable. It's very cheap compared to many other brands. There's also, ooh, where is it? It's a regular white gesso as well. I can't find it. So they have 3 different gessos. So check it out. Check it out. Okay, I hope you've been good, my friends. It's a very tough 2 weeks, I have to say. Unbelievable. But I think we just have to stay together and pray it's gonna be good. That's what I do. I hope today's video it's gonna be a time spent with friends, with a friend. I hope I'm coming to you as a friend that you can just ease your mind, I hope. I'm gonna dry this now and be right back to you. While my pages are drying, let me start tearing some pages and getting some elements ready. I'm gonna be focusing on making my project with buildings, windows, anything goes, everything goes. I'm using right now, if you're wondering, the newest ScrapYart Collage bag with all beautiful, amazing amphora out there, which is very much unique, I would say. So yes, feel free to check it out if you wish. There's 2 sizes of it. There is A4 bigger size and also A5 smaller size. I would love to have a beautiful scenery, a scenery filled with buildings, houses, like kind of, you know, like elements from town or whichever, this sort. And I have this idea, so let's see it. Look, the idea is the idea is there, but will it work? Will this be actually something that will be, you know, working for this project? I don't know yet. This is also from the project. It's so funny that I have never actually yet used these buildings, although I love them so much. And what a fabulous opportunity right now to use some of these elements, especially they are very much funky things, I would say. Now this is this is this. I think I'm gonna move on to the other paper pad that we have. If you don't know, we also have this Antiquario Paper Pad, and it has also fantastic, oh there we go, it has also some fantastic doors and buildings and things. So I think I would love to use some of these for sure. That's what I'm thinking to do. It feels very strange to be back chit-chatting to you as we always did. It's been a little bit a while. It's been a while basically from me freely chatting to you. I hope I'm not gonna turn with tears because I've been very emotional, and that's a partial reason why I'm not around here much, because it's a very tough moment. And I have to say thank you to those who have messaged me so many have messaged me asking about my parents, because if you know my parents, I'm from Poland, so my parents live in Poland, and so many have asked me, how are your parents, how is your family over there? And it's just so amazing to have all these messages asking, so thank you very much. Everything is good so far. Here is the idea. So we're collecting windows, we're collecting doors. I'll see size wise because I also have the smaller version here. Oh, this one is awesome as well. Oh, I would love this one. This one is also from the same paper pack, actually. I think we're gonna end up with plenty elements. So I'm looking for things that will just look good, like a town sort of thing. This is great too. I love that very much. This paper pack was done with Anya, my very good friend, and I think it's just amazing to have all of these things. I also have this book which is filled with doors, all sorts of doors. I'm not too sure if it's gonna match at all or a bit. We shall see, but I have it here. Oh, maybe this one would match actually. This small one can be perfect, I think. So I'm gonna have this one fussy cut. You can't see. Let me show you. This one I'm thinking. We just have to kind of as well decide about some sort of color scheme for the project. Like having everything all over the place color-wise, I don't think I would like that. So it's good for us to just have think of which color direction we're gonna go for. I don't know yet. I'm gonna put these together next to each other and I'm gonna see what I would like. Maybe they're gonna match up perfectly. Maybe we're gonna have to think twice. We shall see. So here is what we have so far. I also have some music notes because I would like to have some things that would actually be for my background. So here is, let's say, building number 1. Building number 2, or something similar, or something like that. Oh, as I said, I'm not too sure if this is gonna match, but we shall see. Something like that, imagine, and then something like this, maybe. I don't know, it's just an idea. Then we have some windows and more windows that we can do. So I'm gonna fussy cut all of this and be right back to you. I believe those elements looks really good, but I also have some tissue paper and some rice paper, and I'm thinking to use these on the background. So let's try, let's see. I also would love to use some music notes pages somehow. I would love that. So let's see. I'm gonna just grab some glue, just a regular Pert stick, nothing too nothing too serious. There we go. When the book is like most of the pages here, this is like super flat. I have to have something underneath it so that you're gonna see it properly, and I don't like working in the ends of book. Maybe this is the reason why I usually actually have my books started everywhere constantly. I just love having the middle book to work in. I think that's one of my kind of things, I would say, my sort of problems in a way, that I just love having the middle part working in the exact middle of the book. But I think it's time, and I really would love to finally finish up my wine book and have a look through all these projects and chat with you and make a video like that. I've been asked so many times. It's just the book, it's not finished, but hopefully soon. So here is our, so let's say our like grass, our floor, our top bottom part, and here are the buildings. So let's see. This is actually Poland, so I think it's gonna be just beautiful to have this implemented in the background somehow. This one is from what I think it's, yes, I think it's Łódź, which is Polish, very big city. I would love to use that because I think it's gonna be just phenomenal. But also yes, I would love that. I think our tissue paper. Let's see how to go about that. Now, I don't know. I'm thinking. These are leftover tissue papers because most of our tissue papers are sold out. Hopefully they'll be back, but you have some, if you would look closely, some of them have little mistakes from printing. That's what happens when you have tissue paper. It's very difficult to print on it. So that's from the printer. So I do use all of these sort of let's call it leftovers or just not so perfect. But I have asked you some time ago if anyone would be interested in purchasing in lower price sets like that of random tissue paper that are a little bit less quality, but you can still obviously use it, and everyone says absolutely. So hopefully in time. I've been packing some kits. If you've been watching my Instagram closely, you would see it. I've done some packing. I wanted to do a live stream tomorrow. I even nearly promised it, mentioned it, that I would love that, but it just didn't happen. I just didn't manage with the time, and I also packed a lot of things for the sale and stuff. So, and I think that's important too. And I found that in me, the inspiration to actually jump in and pack, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna just pack it all. I need my cable to go up because it's, yeah. So that's what I have done. So but definitely get ready, mark your date for next Saturday. Live class will definitely happen. So that's what I'm hoping for the next week, next Saturday. So please, please. And if I'm saying this out loud on the big channel, that's mean it's gonna happen. Definitely. I'm gonna do my best that it's gonna happen because yes, I think it would be lovely, amazing to meet up on the live stream. So not tomorrow, but next week. For sure, next Saturday. So mark your date, my friends. Now, so here is what we have so far. I think it looks beautiful. I would love more of these papers. I need more of these. More of these skies and clouds. I love them so much. I think they are so beautiful. Even if they're very much random, even if they don't make sense with shape and sizes, like I don't mind at all. So yes, let's see. I've done some junk journaling kits actually. So hopefully these are gonna be in the store soon. But I kind of planned that I'm gonna do it once I have more stuff, and then when we sell out the sale items and all, we can think about new products and things. So do you know what, everything in its own time, and I'm not sort of rushing anything these days, and I'm not, you know, I'm just trying to do what I can, the best I can, if you know what I mean. So here it is. Now I think I'm gonna actually finish up tomorrow. Now that I hear it's actually 20 past 11, and it's Friday evening, which means it's sort of family evening for Emily and Lucas and me to sit and watch something together. So I think I'm gonna be back to this project tomorrow morning and post it tomorrow, so we can watch it tomorrow, and we can actually watch, unless they're gonna say different. But I think they're waiting for me to have popcorn and a little bit of family time. If not, I'll be back, but I'm gonna let you go for now. Good morning, the next day. Let's see what we have here on my page. I also have found these papers. These are our rice papers. Obviously this is not exactly the writing that I wish for this page, but I was thinking to do this. Look, don't give up. Don't give up. Let me see. Don't give your, but I was thinking to do up somehow. Let's see if it's possible. And I would love to add this to the page. Let's see if this is if this is gonna work. Don't. We can even separate that. Saturday. Well, I wish to say morning, but it's not. It's Saturday, kind of lunchtime, afternoon. I hope to have this video for you later today, edited super fast, so we're gonna have this for the weekend. Don't give up. Don't give up. How is that? I think it's fantastic. I think it just matches. So sometimes you see from the writing that not necessarily you can like make it up. I wanted actually say Slava Ukraine because you look Sele V Sele A V. There's no A, but Ukraine also, look. K, was it K anywhere? Maybe not. Nearly, but anyway, I thought that Don't Give Up will be just phenomenal as well. And oh yes, hi baby. So if you haven't been, if you didn't guess it, no, 2 seconds. So if you have been wondering what is Marta about to do, this was the idea, to make a page that would be very much you know, inspired by current situation. So Don't Give Up, I think looks fantastic. I would love that. And let's see, I think that maybe this building is a little bit too big, or not, I don't know. Let's see, if we keep this Don't Give Up here, if we have this one here, we could have maybe these buildings somehow here, and maybe something smaller here, or maybe Don't Give Up can be even higher or something, or Don't Give Up like that. I don't know, we have to, I like that. We have to kind of, you know, feel of how we're gonna do it. I thought at first to have this one like that, this one like that, or maybe actually, wait, and this one here as well. I was thinking this one here, so these are like connected with each other somehow, something like that. Then maybe this, like this on the background, that all these I love that, all these buildings in the background. How about, do I have any more of these for the background? Oh, there is something there as well, so maybe even like this one, or let's see here. You may hear some cooking. Lucas is in the kitchen doing lunch for us. So now something like that, and maybe like this, or oh, I love that now, like this, and Don't Give Up. I love it. Don't Give Up. And we can have this one like cut out. Don't Give Up, like this, like this. Oh, I love it actually. And then all these windows as well, I think they could be great. All these extra windows in places. Maybe even this one. Go in here. Yes, it is definitely interesting looking, I would say, but I like it. So, do you know what? I'm gonna start off by gluing down the rice paper first. So this is the first thing I'm gonna do. It's gonna be the actual gluing down the rice paper, so that way I can have some sort of base there, and it will be easier to decide of what's gonna happen next. And same for here, we're gonna jump in with this one here, very much like this, so like that sort. And same for this one, to be around here. Now, I'm using transparent gesso to adhere these papers. These are the rice papers, and this transparent gesso is from Little Birdie as well. It's fantastic. I love it because it does the job as the glue nearly. So I love this. I love this fact that it works like a glue, as well as the primer, which is great. Now I absolutely adore this now. I love it to bits. What I'll say. Okay. Let's do the don't give up thing as well. I think. Don't give. Wait. We have to kind of have the actual maybe building here. Don't give up. Maybe. No. Don't give up. Maybe like that. Although I like the version of 3 like this, as in, yeah, I liked it like that. So let's see, let's have don't give up. Wow, I love that so much. Okay, now, so this part is done. Then we have this part as well to to add all these elements, and here maybe, or here actually more, this one and this one. Oh, I love it. I mean, seriously, I love that. But I'm gonna try this and show you how we're gonna actually do it, because we're gonna do it a little bit different to maybe what you think we will do. And that's because I have this vision. Of course I have this vision. Let's try this. I was thinking to actually do a little bit of because it feels that whatever is happening for me, it's like everything has to be rebuilt, and I just have this feeling of that no matter how much things are gonna be, how bad and all, they will get up and they will rebuild and just reborn the country. I wish that for them so much. And I just feel that this is like this sort of I don't know if you understand same way as I do, but I just feel that it's some sort of like a symbol nearly. I know it's just a stupid art here on the desk, but like it's my voice here. I just for the past 2 weeks didn't know what to create, even what I mean, it just wasn't right. It was just, you know, and now I just feel this is so right, you know. So that's what I'm thinking to do. Even I'm thinking that we can just have the elements ripped, right? I don't know, I just find it very symbolic, and I just like it. Actually, you know what, there's a beautiful mural done in Polish city called Kędzierzyn-Koźle. I shared it on my Instagram. Jump in and have a look at that, it's on my stories. Wow, it's such a beautiful, it's a little girl in the colors of, she's like a superhero in the colors of Ukraine. Amazing art piece, so I advise you to have a peek, have a check, you know. Obviously I didn't do the background because that was the intention. I somehow wanted to keep some buildings still like in the order, because some of them are still okay and some are not, so we have parts. Oh, that's amazing actually now. I'm sorry I'm quiet, it's just I'm kind of thinking of, you know, ways to make it even more symbolic and meaningful, I guess. Many times people have been asking, why would you art journal, like what's the point? And to be honest, I always have been art journaling more for my own sort of, you know, love for art, and it wasn't ever about symbolics. There was not very little deep meaning in my pages, and that's the honest truth. It was just for pleasure. And I remember explaining these to people, and people have been like, I mean some just viewers were like maybe not necessarily understanding and all, and you know, I think this is such a perfect now such a perfect now way to see how much art journaling can be for us to actually speak, you know, to actually have a say of what's going on. So I think that's just fantastic that we can have this outlet and that it can actually mean something for others. So yeah, okay, I love that. I think it's phenomenal looking. I know it's my page and I'm like it's phenomenal looking, but I think it is just great. So if this is inspirational to you, I would love you to make your own towns of this sort and tag me in your projects. I would love to see your buildings, your towns, your way of seeing it, your inspirations and all. So, you know, wow. Wow, this one still needs a little bit of work. So I think this is such a perfect now explanation of why people art journal, you know. This is why. This is our way of speaking up, and I think even making art of this sort and sharing it with people in the world, it's giving a support. I truly believe that. And yeah, let's unite in that, making meaningful art that will be there for others. And it's like part of history as well, I guess, isn't it? I love this so much. I'm gonna try to glue it down the way that it's not gonna be too perfect, because even the way as it laid down now, it's like fantastic. I mean, you know, it's great looking. So probably it would be easier to rip it in all if I use some water, but that's okay too. Now we can have this one like this kind, and maybe a little window there. Oh wait, I have this one. That's an interesting, maybe not, maybe a bit too big. Oops. So I wasn't sure of what sort of art should I make these days. Honestly, it just, you know, I just didn't know. I just didn't feel anything. So I wonder how you finding yourself these days in art. Does it help you? Is it part of your like therapy these days? Because it is definitely mine. And making this page like yesterday and feeling inspired. If you didn't see this one, check my Instagram please, it's gorgeous and there's a little tutorial on that. Making this page and then coming back with this one, it's like, wow, Marta, you really finally have the urge and feel for making something. Okay, now let's get some, oh yeah, before that let me show you quickly the papers, because I have used some of the papers from the buildings from these. Let me show you them quickly. I gathered it all. We have three types of papers in my designs in the store. We have the very first ARTechnique, then we had Antiquario, and then we had ScrapYart. These Antiquario are coming in two sizes, ScrapYart is coming in two sizes, and the very first paper never came in the small size. But let me quickly show you the flip through the designs, hand painted designs, and we have gorgeous background. In this paper pack you have papers that are thick and thin, so perfect for collage and perfect for backgrounds as well. So the backgrounds are actually coming in two ways. So we have thick paper, and then, and you can hear it, and then, oh, where's the thin? Oh, and there's a part of the very tiny delicate collage papers, so you can use them for collage and all. So these are the collage ones, and these are the thick ones, and these are the collage ones. Gorgeous. All these backgrounds have been painted, handmade very much by me. I'm super proud of this paper pad, very unique. I love this one to bits. Then we had Antiquario. I missed the big embellishment, so this has tons of gorgeous embellishments and big focal points and ideas for canvases, especially size-wise, because plenty times we have elements, things that are not necessarily big. And all these doors and windows, all of this are coming from our town here where we live. If you never heard about the stories about it, all these doors are from here in our town, from Ireland. So, and that's old pub as well, old days pub. So it's a very much and these doors, we've been passing this daily going to school with Emily when she was small. So these are and also these buildings are old hospital as well. These are also from our town here. So honestly, it's actually the same one as this one, but we use the same in the, I'll show you. What I'm trying to say is that we have in the, I just love this building so much that we have it twice, but in a very different way, size-wise as well. We have them buildings here, and we have them here. Here are more collaged and changed. This is more like embellishment way. But this is an actually old hospital in our city, in our town here. And only I know that because the printer place that locally have printed, when he saw the papers, he was like, oh wow, I've been in that hospital. So I didn't even know that this is a hospital. Old building, but so beautiful. We have plenty doors as well. All of that is from here, and actually if you look inside here, I took that photo, and there's me in the yellow jumper taking the photo. If you have that paper pad, check it out. Maybe you never seen it, but there's me holding the camera and making a photo. So yes, this is a very much all painted flowers by me. Plenty embellishments that you can use for your collages. And as I said, it's quite a big embellishment size wise, because I always miss a big ones. Always everything is tiny to small, but there is a smaller version as well if you fancy it, if you feel like having maybe both. And that could be size wise. Let me maybe compare it. Oh, there we go. So that's how it is. We have frames which you could use as well as a beautiful background for canvases, and yeah, that's how it looks. Then we have the latest one, which is the ScrapYart pack, and what I love about it is that it is very much different, very much unique. And if you love the idea for the back, it's from Lucas, as if everything falling down from this box. So Lucas kind of, well, he didn't design it, but he had the idea of this back page. This paper pad was made with Anya, my beautiful friend, and we came together with this one. Plenty of old vintage elements. Many of these are also purchased photographs and elements that I have purchased myself and used them for the collage, old photos. Plenty crazy, strange, different sort of people. I think it's an amazing paper pad, so much different. If you love quirkiness, if you love steampunk, yes, this is like a very nice different sort of paper pad. I think it's amazing. I'm very proud of them. All three are completely, utterly different, like mechanical flowers and clocks and stuff. So yes, I have to say it is like, wow, these could be amazing to use also in that collage today, isn't it? It would be just phenomenal. Oh, especially this one. And we also have the small version, so here it is. But if you fancy, please check the links. maremismallart.com. It's our store. We ship worldwide except UK at this moment. Still Brexit, it's not helping us to do it. It's just making our small business life very difficult and very impossible nearly. But if you are from UK, how about maybe you have a friend in Europe somewhere, maybe a family, maybe you can order for their address and they can ship it to you. I think that could be quite good, and that's just an option. Or maybe you can see if there's any extra postage, if there's any difficulties. There's something like a PAL address, and this PAL address in Ireland, for example, if someone doesn't ship let me just find some paper. If someone doesn't ship to for example to Ireland from UK, I use this option from post office. It's like virtual address, so maybe you wish to have a look at that as well. Now let me just start gluing this down. There we go. I love that so much. There we go. I'm not going to be precise in terms of, you know, where it's going to land, the pieces. It's yet again very much symbolic of where it is, and that's, no, it's not perfect, never will be. So yes, if you fancy ordering maremismallart.com, please feel free to do so. I just love this. Maybe I can somehow maybe change the idea for it and just have parts of that, and then we can have these, because I just love the little town there somehow. I just love it. So maybe, yeah, maybe that's what I'm gonna do. Or maybe I will just glue these down here. Yeah, I like that actually as well. Now, there we go. And one more. Plenty glue is here, so I may just use all of these. No. What a strange building, right? Okay, let's have this one as well. Bless you, Hannah. Okay, and same for this one. And as the last touch, definitely I would love to add some flag. I'm gonna scrunch this even more, you know. Oh yeah, my watch. Oh yeah, fantastic now. I think it's the very first time, including yesterday's page, but this one definitely, it's the very first time I feel that, you know, it's nothing to do with art today. Nothing at all. It is all about what's behind that story, you know. It's the very first time, nearly. I think it's the first time, so and it feels very different now with that. Just trying to have this somehow. Maybe like this. Wow, great. Love this. Just feels maybe like that. There we go. Window on the building? Why not? Exactly, why not? Okay. Let's glue these down as well. The noise of my no, I don't know if this is this looks, I know it like doesn't matter, but no, I'm gonna probably just go for this one as it is now. Okay, wow, I love that. Wow. Okay, next thing is I think we need, the most important is the flag. And my flag for the little girl, it was actually from this. I know. And I'm gonna do exactly the same now, because I'm gonna use this and these. So, and the paper as well. Could be this one. So we need to glue this down, and then although color wise could be a bit more blue, but I just love this as well. And I'm thinking we could do at least 2 of them. Let's see. And I'm thinking to have it a little bit smaller, something like here, and also here. Yeah. I don't know if we need the flags to be in one place or three or two or however. I'm just gonna make few and see and then decide, because I simply don't know. I'm just thinking that maybe this color could be slightly more blue. Maybe I can recolor it with the marker or something. I'll see in a second. I'll see if I can do a little bit of a better job with the coloring, because it should be more blue, I think. Let me get some blue. I found it. I think this is so perfect. Look. Just definitely making it more blue, I think. Super. And same for this one. See? I think definitely better. So let's have this one as well. I'm using alcohol, some art markers. I think these are alcohol markers. It doesn't matter. Whatever you have. Okay. So here is that one, and we're gonna cut. I don't know if there's any need for more than one flag in there, but I just wish to see. Now, somewhere that also needs a little bit of.
Mommy,
Yes.
I need to tell you one thing.
Right.
I love you. I ate all of it.
All of your lunch?
Yeah.
Well done. I love you too,
And I
Hannah.
tried new food.
Did you?
Yeah.
What was it?
It was something.
Was it a cabbage?
No.
No?
It was something else.
Okay. And did you like it?
Yeah.
Oh, did you?
No, actually, no.
No? It's Mommy's favorite.
Yeah?
Yeah. I love you too.
We're going actually. Oh, I'll get your pen, Dad. Which are yours?
Now that I'm thinking, it would be amazing to have like in the windows, actually. In the windows, you know, like anywhere. I still have, do I have any more yellow like this kind? Look, I actually could make two flags with this one. We could have this one going here, and then the blue color going from this one.
Hi, Mom.
Hi.
Taste your. Daddy. I won't jump in muddy puddles.
I won't jump in muddy puddles. I don't know why am I doing that. I could probably just paint it or something. I just don't know. I just don't know. Like, I don't know. I just like this sort of way of doing the flag. I don't know why. Don't ask me. I don't know. Okay. So here is one, and There we go. I think they're going outside. No. And I'm gonna color this as well, of course. No. And it's pretty cold outside today, actually. No. And one more is this one. We're gonna color it. Oh, there. That's the one that I nearly lost. Maybe 3 or 4, I don't know, but definitely I'm gonna paint this one blue. There we go. Okay. There we go. So now I imagine this flag going here maybe, and then this one there could be great, and then maybe I don't know, maybe I actually don't know. Maybe here as well. So I have this thing that will make a perfect flag, I think. So let me get the hot glue gun. Here I am, back to you. I have this idea of putting this flag inside there, the building. I don't know. Look, I just ripped that a bit. Not a big deal. The flag is with the little string, and additionally I'm gonna just add a touch of hot glue gun, and there we go. It could stand out a little bit more, I wouldn't mind, to be honest. So I may lift dot and let's try it again. Let's try it again. Oh, there we go. So I can have a little bit of hot glue here, maybe. There we go. And then this sort. There we go. And I just wish this to be glued down, but I don't know. But still feel 3D. Oh, there we go. Something like this. Okay. I also found, I don't know, it just feels that they look good here. Like, I had actually this silly idea to put these bulbs here and have a little plane hanging down, but I'm not too sure. I don't know. I don't think I have a plane, by the way, and I'm not too sure if it's appropriate to show it, if you know what I mean. It's just maybe one step too far, so I'm gonna have the lights. I just think this just be nice sort of addition to the page. There we go. Yeah, it is not that straight, and Marta already is feeling this sort. That has to be straight. It has to be straight. There we go. That's better. And same for this one. Let's try to have it, and maybe a hot glue there will help out to make this straight. There we go. that kind. Okay. I don't know, I just like it. I just think it's good. It's yeah. I just like that. I'm gonna maybe make a little glue there. And I decided not to go for the three flags. I think it would be just too much. There's no need for such a thing. Wow. I just wonder, should I do any maybe shading? Wait. Let's see. Let's see if I can add dark chocolate. That's not the color. I feel that I'm very much disorganized when it comes to supplies today. Let's try this one. We have some water and I have a brush. This one is the Chinese ink one, the blue one. Let's see. Oh, let's see if there's any need for this sort of, maybe a little bit, just to kind of have the shading, and I don't know. Let's see. Maybe as well on the bottom part a little bit. I think a touch of that, it does actually look nice. There's no gesso on top, so the pigment doesn't really move around too much and doesn't work as we wish, but that's okay. I'm okay with that, because for change I wish for the things to be more, I guess, natural. I don't know. No, beautiful. A little bit here, maybe. There we go. That's it. I'm not gonna be going too far with all the details. Yeah, I think it's enough of what we have now. Wow. Yeah, the coloring definitely brought an extra perspective for the project. Definitely a little bit of movement that is giving us the arty feel maybe to it. And this is Derwent, if you're wondering, Chinese ink 2030 color, and this one is Derwent Inktense crayon, if any of you wish to purchase anything of this kind. Now, I love that. I cannot wait to hear your thoughts. I cannot wait to see what you think and see your projects, your buildings, your towns inspired by this. Wow. Okay. I think, no, I'm gonna have splashes, you know, because I think in some places the splashes can be just very much the dark splashes. I think it's gonna tide up everything, I think. And it looks like, yeah, it does work. Wow. Okay. I love it. A little bit of nostalgic, a little bit of less chatty as usual, Marta, but I hope you have still enjoyed this meetup with me today. Please, my beautiful friends, mind yourself and your loved ones. Take care, stay safe and happy. I wish that to everyone. I'm gonna wrap up with that. I love this project to bits. This is gonna be the top one project for me for this year. Unfortunately or fortunately, you know what I mean. So yes, on this note, I'm gonna wish you a beautiful weekend. Have a lovely time. Stay healthy and safe. Mind your loved ones, and I will chat to you very, very soon. I already miss you, but I promise I'll be back. And don't forget to check next weekend, next Saturday. There is gonna be a live class, free live class for everyone. Link will follow also, of course, on my social media. But please be sure to check it out. Check it out. Check it out. We see you next week, next Saturday, for live free class. And yes, till the next time, happy crafting, and I'll chat to you very, very soon. I love you.